So lately I've been seeing a lot of people using the fake version of the AirPods Max, specifically people at the gym. Now, I don't know if they realize that those ones are not the original one and these ones are, or maybe they're just trying to buy a cheaper version of a very popular headphones, which led me to go online and actually look for those specific earphones or headphones that they are using, the fake ones, obviously, for me to try and compare between them and see what are they getting for. I think these are 200 bucks if I remember correctly. So we're gonna be doing a quick comparison. Oh, the box is nice. Between the Amplify Bluetooth wireless headphone Stella and the original Apple AirPods Max. I keep trying to say AirPods Pro Max, but it's just AirPods Max. So you have the premium unboxing here. They even put some magnet. Amazing. You have some tape right there. I have my dedicated unboxing knife right here. Let's open that and oops, I already damaged the box, and see what they include inside, and obviously do a little bit of a sound test because you want to see what 200 bucks gets you. Now, one reason I can actually tell, let me say two reasons I can tell from afar that they're using, oh nice, the fake ones, is by this band right here. As you guys can see here, we have a mesh on the original one, and on this one is just a plastic. This is a toy. These are not headphones. These are toy. Damn. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference just by looking at them via the camera lens. So I was saying there's two things that I can actually notice. One is the mesh that I can notice from far that they're using the fake ones. One is the mesh on top. And second one is obviously because it's shiny. This thing shines from afar when somebody else is using it. And third, obviously, is the ear cup. It sort of looks a little bit folded here in the corners. As you guys can see, this one is actually just straight. And that's how I know that they are actually using the fake ones. Now, I don't blame them. These things, they look close to the original, apart from the things that I already mentioned. Now, this thing is made out of plastic. This is cheap plastic. I wouldn't recommend you guys go and buy this if you can't afford the original one. Just stay away from it. I think with 200 bucks you can buy something original, maybe double that price. Buy something original that doesn't look like this one, but will still play you a good sound. Let's try and test the sound difference. Now, before we do that, in the box you have the 3.5mm jack, and you have a USB-C to USB-A charging cable. Okay, hopefully it has some juice on it. I'm going to give it a charge and give it a listen to see how it sounds. Let's first try and power it on. Okay, so it seems like we have a bit of juice. It's asking me to connect via Bluetooth. Let's see if we can find it. Bluetooth pairing. All right, we have the Stella. Quick find, we are connected. Okay, let's go play something from Apple Music. We're gonna play, I was listening to Drake, so we're going to go Drake, Die Trying. Left, right. Okay, volume is low right now. To be honest, I was actually expecting it to be worse than what it plays. It plays good. I don't know. Maybe because I was expecting it to be very bad, but it plays okay. It plays like a 200 Rand headphones. But now to just set it a bit apart, let me try the original AirPods Max. I actually put it the wrong way. This plays as loud as this, maybe a tiny little bit louder, but has no quality. It's just flat. That sound has no oomph. I don't know how to describe sound properly, but that thing is really flat. There's no low ends. You can't even differentiate low ends with mids. I don't know how to explain. It just sounds cheap. Let's try this again. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is loud. It's, as I mentioned, it's a little bit louder than this. I do understand why people actually buy this and actually use it, because if you're not used to listening to good sound on headphones, this will be okay for you. I wasn't expecting not that I like it, but I don't hate it. Apart from the fact that it's an imitation, a cheap imitation of these ones, I really don't hate them. Now, this is not me saying go buy them. I would still say don't buy them. Go buy something better. I'm conflicted. Let me know down in the comments if any of you guys actually uses this one. Let me know how your experience has been using this stellar headphone, cheap imitation of the AirPods Max. I really wasn't expecting to like this thing. Sound quality, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. This one being an 8.5 out of 10. Build quality, this is a 0.5. This is cheap plastic. Build quality on these ones, I'll give it a 9 because those things are really well built. That's why some people complain that they're actually heavy. But yeah, these are plastic. If you can buy proper ones, avoid this. But if you end up buying them, I don't think you're going to regret having them and listening to music on them.